Welcome back to Game Does Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design, and we are back with more Pyre. We feel like we're nearing the end here.
I know we are nearing the end because I looked up a walkthrough, but I didn't spoil anything.
Cheater.
I found out that we're on like the last chapter, for lack of better terms.
Okay.
Or unless they're lying, which is often a case with walkthroughs that I've seen. They just like don't do the last like 10 chapters. They're like, we just didn't finish it and didn't tell you about it. Like, thanks.
Maybe it's like a super secret within this. Anyway, go ahead and read the thing.
Now, each of you in turn state who you are and what you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning.
What are we doing? Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply.
I'll start. They call me Headwind the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with one whom I love. I didn't realize that he was trying to get back with a loved one. That helps explain why he's
there. So there's like, if you actually go to each person, there's like a little synopsis of their detail and stuff like that. He's the only one that we have any amount of detail fleshed out for.
Oh.
And so maybe this will actually start filling in all those voids, which I kind of wish. There's been so much dialogue. I feel like they could have started doing this a little earlier. But once again, maybe there's a new game plus or something where more stuff comes up. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that there were potentially areas where we could have dove deeper into some of these characters, and It just like, we didn't choose that route.
Yeah. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next.
I am regarded by the name Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums, preferably. Go see Mama back home. Unless she got banished too.
I am Captain Jodario. I do not truly know, as of yet, what I'm seeking here.
Oh, my name is Ray, and I'm here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who?
That's the first time there was actually one that was correctly
yeah, I know. Screek!
Tizo seeks to live up the Nightwing's legacy and maybe see the Commonwealth someday.
Yeah, Tizo's still cool.
Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point.
Aw, buddy.
Pamitha Thane. I'm only here because my sister's here. She is?
I mean, we kind of got a bit of that.
I mean, like, here.
I guess that's fair.
Maybe she's on the team with the demon guy we gotta face off again? I don't know. Then Volfred steps forward. The one called Celeste raises her voice.
I recognize you from the Night Wings of past. You're not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why?
Was that me? Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, you were Volfred.
I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. I travel with them as pilgrim now.
I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others.
My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on either side, and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves them by.
Good enough.
Then she turns to you. But there is no one left to go.
No! State who you are to traverse the Scribe's Gate. Oh, wow. So this is like a point in which we get to describe us. Like, not just why we're here, but who we are. That's interesting. I've never really seen that being done at the end of a game, or at least like a huge portion of the way through.
When they learned you knew the old ways, they came for you, and you cannot run far. Your youth is gone, but your thirst for knowledge earned you a trip to the downside nonetheless. Years of strife between the Commonwealth and Hive-wing remnants afflicted you since birth. Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Let's go with that one.
The amnesia option. There's always an amnesia option.
Yeah, it's a cop-out every time. In many ways, you were an outcast from the start and suffered through your youth, never experiencing a parent's guidance. Your exile was maybe something of a blessing, and it ultimately led you here. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response.
State also what you truly seek to traverse the Scribe's Gate.
You want freedom, you want to help your friends, you want revenge. Okay, what
Ooh.
else? To return to the Commonwealth and to live out your days doing so as you please. You wish to do what you can for Brigand of Freedom. The Commonwealth, which casts you down into the downside, cannot be forgiven.
I wonder if she would ever be like, you can't go through because you will destroy the thing that we represent.
Right. Well,
I kind of like the you want to see what happens, but I feel like that's also sort of a cop-out answer.
yeah.
But I'm like, me as a participant on this journey, I'm just like, yeah, I just want to see. I don't, like, these guys are cool and all, but like, what is all this?
I mean, at the end of the day, they said that we're not going to be able to go through.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's just like, either we're helping our friends or we want revenge.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like the revenge.
Yeah, man, do what you want.
Let's do it. Let's go with it. The Commonwealth, which cast you and all your fellow exiles down, cannot be permitted to continue with its barbarous ways.
Barbarous ways.
Barbarous. There we go. You wish to see it yourself somehow. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once and waves all of you by.
The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tarek, I yourselves, be on your way as well.
The minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back to her.
Oh man. Oh man.
Heave ho. Heave ho.
That would be a pretty appropriate theme for, I think, most of the traveling animation.
From the top of Mount Elodial, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Bloop.
Commence the liberation rite. How did you get here?
Hey guys, just so you know, you're wearing all. I know you came here. How come you made it all the way up here? I know it. All right. You're here because I got the lowest prices in the downside. Am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock where we're just gonna have a lot of value. There's an awful lot.
I like your Ted touch of Rick in there.
Absolutely. That's where it was.
Oh man.
All right.
I will never not love your voice for him. What's that crazy, like, petri dish? Scribe snuff? What is...
Jesus. All right. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Cool.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Wow, and for 20, that's pretty low cost.
It's a consumable, so it's like you get one use out of it, but still.
It seems like something that they might sell for pretty high, though.
Once per ride, if the bearer's pyre is extinguished, it is instead restored by... Oh, yeah, right, that guy.
I guess maybe the idea is if you're stuck at this point, you may need to use more than one. So 20. Yeah, I could see 20 being a pretty fair balance in that case.
We talked about this last time, right? I think we misread it last time. Once per ride, if the bearer's pyre is extinguished, it is instead restored by 5, preventing the damage and gaining back 5.
Oh.
That's a lot better than I thought it was.
But, so does that mean that it just, like, goes over its maximum threshold?
And it just says once per ride, so I assume it's like, if, like, you get hit once and then it will activate.
But
maybe it's random. I don't really know.
Oh, I guess it could be random.
This is one of those ones I wouldn't upgrade. Like, the fact that it prevents the damage in the first place is good enough.
Unless the upgrade, if the upgrade were like, could happen twice per ride, then that would be a really
that'd be
substantial upgrade.
But the +5 is green. I
Yeah,
think okay.
I guess in a way it's sort of, you could probably upgrade it enough to basically buy you 2 free hits, which that's pretty good.
I mean, that's a minimum of, well, unless they do a weak throw, that's a minimum of 30.
Yeah.
Like the lowest you can do is 15.
So, okay, that's a good point, actually. We did misread that. It is a lot better than we thought it was initially. I still stand by what I said previously, though, in that it probably is most effective when paired with the other things that have similar effects.
You are lactose, Poppy.
That's how you get repeat customers there, Dad. You give them a deal. Jody, what's up? Jadario appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in arraignments. Edwin soon joins her, also looking ready.
Any sign of Ruki?
None as of yet. Complained about chafing at the collar of his mask.
Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then.
I'm certain that it is. Ah, she's smiling.
Make it stop.
They share a laugh together.
I'm so stressed out.
The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said or needs to be done or said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions might regain his or her freedom.
Hey, what did I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, rookie. We've got a little time. It isn't starting yet.
Not fair struggles with your mask, Greentail.
Feeling a lot better, thanks. I just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed there for good measure. Though this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well. Well, that's one way to look at it, I guess.
What are you getting at, Greentail?
Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we were all getting out of here at once.
He shoots a look at you.
Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all.
Edwin slams his fist against the wall.
No, not if I can help it.
Takes his bandana off, turns it into a bandolier. Not if I can help it. What are you even gonna put in that bandolier?
We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We are all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do. But we've been here from the start. I want you to know, my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So, it's like this. If any of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What do you think they're gonna build? A bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's gonna take. I just know we have to try.
Jodariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods, reassures you, and to reassure herself. Rookie nods his head in turn, and Hedwin's gaze never at once falters.
Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe whoever we send to the other side, we have to do some solo stuff as them.
I will be so excited to find out.
That's I think a better resolution than having to repeat the cycle until everyone's gone.
Or maybe they're going to take a page out of Square Enix book, and truly what's going to happen is you send one over, and then the game ends, and then we have to wait until Pyre 2 to find out. Where the real game begins.
That'd be
one
cool
by
too.
one, they turn toward you. Shots fired. The fall of Solium awaits, the vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. The three companions each gain one hope for the liberation right. Still yourself in turn. Let's upgrade some people real quick. What do you have? Oh yeah, you have your special little aura there.
Oh yeah.
That one's still the best. Still the best.
Yeah.
When cast Pyre with a greater ease, and he gains luminous status for 22 seconds. Can I upgrade that? What does it do? Oh yeah, it's just as the
Wow, by 0.25 seconds.
So just like cast your aura and then just run forever.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Man. Yeah, the crazy thing about it is it basically counterbalances the downside of casting your aura, which is you stand still for a while, gaining or losing a chance to gain land, but instead you're just going to be fast, so you just make up that lost land.
Also, I mean, you could argue that you cast your aura once and then just go for it, but I think that's the wrong way of looking at it. I think it's try to kill everybody, or try to kill as many people on the field, or banish them rather. Try to banish as many people on the field, and then you have all that unlimited stamina to grab the ball and quickly run for it before they can replenish. I think that's really where it's at.
Yeah, it's
because
cool.
normally you can get like halfway through the field before you run out of stamina, and then you're like, crap, I screwed myself. Cool. I think honestly for this right, if like there's only one right to do, I'm gonna use the basic 3 people.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe choice, honestly.
And
Plus,
like,
you have all of their special talismans at this point.
Like, I want to send Jody because they like said that maybe we should, but I think of every person to spare, I could probably spare Ruki the most because I have a bunch of other quick characters.
I mean, I wonder if we will have a larger choice than just the people that perform the rite.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that would make sense. narrative-wise, it doesn't necessarily make sense, but gameplay-wise, I think it would.
After bear banishes an arbitrary spawn moondrop, which gains... Okay. Could be him. Could be that. Alright. Do this. That's a really powerful talisman.
Yeah, no joke.
So good. Okay.
What was the one that you took off? What did that do?
It was his special one, which is like when he casts his aura, it lingers longer on the field, which...
I mean, that's pretty good, but...
Like, if you upgrade it...
It's good for battlefield control.
The thing is, like, I feel like the Kurz, his class, theirs is a long, thin line, so it's actually really easy to jump over.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And that's why I don't care that it lingers longer. Like,
you could set up a lot of, like... You could basically set up an obstacle course with that.
Yeah, it's definitely for the zoning effect more than actually, like, being able to take them out.
But I do agree that there are other characters that are better designed for battlefield control.
Absolutely.
Like Gilman, for example. Like, just make Gilman fast, and then suddenly he decides where people go. Wow! I mean, it gains 6 levels with that.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, like... I feel like I'm just gonna max the side amount, because...
Do it!
Sitting on all this stuff.
Do it!
Wait. Level 2 item. Level 2. Level 2. Level 2. Boom. Boom. And it finally tops out at 80% increase.
It's pretty good. Pretty ridiculous.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Do you think if we send someone over to the Commonwealth that didn't want to go, like if we were to send Gilman, do you think that would change the narrative? You'd be like, no, I hate you.
I said not to choose this one. After bearer banishes arbitrary... Oh, it's already... It's a weird item. Okay, I like that. Cool.
Cool. Well, we should...
I figured we were going to do setup because we're going to... Next episode, we'll do... do we want to read first and then we can... Let's read this first.
Okay.
Take. The Imp Hob and I, we helped to save my emperor, and when the danger did subside, my emperor Soli and Mur, he said something to me, which shook me of my essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Galathanian, so that I may yet have mine. You two now are in exile of the downside. In all days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me. So I cannot do in this life, then I shall not do it. Then I shall do it in the next. We have crossed this land together, and together with this imp, we gained the company of those who have saw in what I did. So this Imp Hob was like really important to the emperor.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you think that our little Tizo is Hob?
I mean, there certainly is the context for it. Because, like, the Nightwings we've come to find is already sort of a special deal. And, like, he was part of the Nightwings. Like, the Nightwings are almost his legacy that he still continues to watch over. So...
It's entirely possible.
Yeah. Interesting.
Right, so, we're good.
Cool. Question of the day. Should we make this one, like, a speculative one? Like, what do you think the conclusion of this game offers, or maybe what it should be? What design what you think the best conclusion is for this game?
I was about to say, yeah, what do you think should happen, or what do you think would be cool? Even if you know the answer, don't tell us the answer, but instead think what you could have been cool. And
yeah, like if you didn't pretend like you didn't know what the ending was.
Yeah,
in that case.
Yeah. Question of the day: pretend like you didn't know. All right, guys. Till next time.
Bye, everyone.